All right, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday we did talk about art throughout the day. Of course, we'll kind of rehash a little bit of that for you. On your whiteboard, please tell me, what is the name of the gentleman who is going to conquer England? Who's the dude who conquers England?
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Good. Who is it? Ari. William the Conqueror. On your whiteboard, what year does William the Conqueror do it? Good. What is it, Miller?
1085.
1085. On your whiteboard, please tell me, what are the two leaders from this unit from France?
Oh.
Who are the two leaders from France that we talk about in this unit?
Oh. Diocletian.
Good. Who do we got, Manny? There you go. On your whiteboard, what is the name of the group from Spain? No, it's too generic. It starts with an M, but not much.
Oh.
Good. Christina. The Moors. Who is the one leader from England? Who's the one guy we're studying this unit from England? Have some confidence. Have some confidence, Julia. Who is it? William the Conqueror is from England. Remember yesterday we really worked on making sure we know who's coming from what country?
I was like not here yesterday.
This is amazing.
Thank you, Xander. Internal processing now.
I spelled little whale.
On your whiteboard, please tell me, what is the name of the leader who is going to lead a revival in Europe of reading, writing, art, culture? Good. I got 3, 4, 5. Good. Veronica. Charlemagne. On your whiteboard, Charles Martel is going to defeat the... I enjoy your jokes so much.
No, I'm being.
No.
See, the fact that you think that I'm trying to make a joke, that's actually what I thought. So that's not like.
Is it rude?
It's rude.
Is it?
It's degrading and honestly really disrespectful.
Well, my darling, you say a lot of ridiculous things back in that corner to get your boy Duncan all riled up, Bella riled up, and Christina riled up. So it's very hard to filter. I'm aware. I spoke to her in Ford. So who does he defeat, Brianna? The Moors. On your whiteboard, please tell me, what is the name of the administrators that Charlemagne sends out to make sure the little people like you and I are protected? You organizing my dirt? Yeah, I'm not a fan. But that's why I got my little rug. I'm not sweeping up. Actually, I do have one.
I love the sweet floor.
Really?
Yeah.
Just the success of knowing?
I sweep my room every day.
Do you really?
Yeah. That's pretty.
That's not weird.
Puppy tries to use it.
What is it, Duncan?
Missy Dominati.
There you go. All right, here we go. So we talked about Charlemagne, how he's going to start a whole revival. Yesterday we talked about Charlemagne, how we are going to depict him. We talked about,
Yeah, that's it.
yes, we're going to talk about art from the early Middle Ages. We're going to talk about art from the late to high Middle Ages. Okay, we're going to see that there's an evolution. We talked about fashion. We also, did we get to this though? Yes.
Yeah. Not fully.
We didn't fully. So in Christian churches, so this is an altarpiece, which means it's in the front of the church, which people can go up and look at. Why are there so many pictures inside our medieval churches? Why? Miller?
I had a question.
Sure, what do you got?
Is like pieces of art going to be on our test?
There could be. I don't really know.
Okay. Is the art on the PowerPoint somewhere?
Yeah, it's on. Oh, not on your one online now. What do you got, Parker?
Because back then they weren't educated reading.
Yes, thank you. Oh, it took last period forever to figure it out. Huh? We did answer it yesterday?
Very like whenever it was
Okay, yeah, perfect. We do understand that Christians aren't reading the Bible themselves, yes. It's such a big deal that Christians don't really read the Bible that there's a guy named Martin Luther who gets really pissed and starts demanding it and creates his own sect of Christianity and causes a huge chaos and millions of people are going to die because of this war. Yeah, it's a big deal. So that's why we have so many pictures in Christian churches. It is also the reason why there are no pictures in mosques, because pretty much everyone who's a Muslim can read, because it is required that you can read the Quran. There you go. All right. Here we go. Charlemagne's legacy, friends. Let's do it. Xander, stop wasting. It must be directly in the right direction. Let's go the other way. Quick question. How is it not 3:30?
Because it's not time machine.
You should make a time machine.
But aren't you over it, Jackson?
Yeah, I just deal with it.
Yes. Thank you, Jackson. That's a very responsible answer. The problem is I also don't want to go to work.
Think about the money.
Yes, money will be nice. And it's cash usually, so that's pretty exciting.
Wait, they pay you in cash?
My tips usually come in cash.
Oh, you're talking about bartending.
Yeah, not here. Oh my god, can you imagine if every 2 weeks Mr. Bush just had like piles of cash in the front office for us? That'd be wild.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would make coming to work on
That'd be a
payday
big
more
slip.
exciting. That would be pretty exciting.
Probably
Unfortunately.
making a pain to manage though.
Oh, atrocious. Absolutely.
That's a big word.
What, atrocious?
Yeah.
Nah. It's a good one, but not a big one.
I haven't gotten tips on my job for like so long. Probably because I look dead every time I go in there.
Where do you work?
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, nice.
I look so dead.
The one in Ybor or the one on Kennedy?
In Cyprus.
Is that in Ybor? Over by Ybor? Is that the
Yeah.
original one?
The original one, I don't know where it is.
You don't know where it's in Ybor.
It is?
Yes.
Yeah, there's one I think. I don't know where it's at. It's not even called.
Do you like working there?
Sometimes. The people that work on the weekends are kind of weird. Like, they're all managers, so they like boss me around a lot because they don't want to do stuff by themselves.
Do we have to write the definition of messy?
Yeah.
Shouldn't have asked.
So, Charlemagne unified Europe during the early Middle Ages. He controlled the provincial rulers and administered justice by sending the Missi Dominati. Now, keep in mind, this is the foundation of governments checking themselves. And this is a huge deal. This is the first time the little people are being looked out for in an official way by the government, which is pretty cool. Can we agree? Hello, is this a good thing for us or a bad thing for us? It's a good thing, absolutely. So today in 2021, we are still checking our government. So in case you didn't notice this on Wednesday, the U.S. gymnast team sat in front of the Senate and reported on the failures of the FBI to officially and fully report and verify their accounts of sexual assault. Did you see their testimony? Simone Biles.
Is it the
Katie Murray.
documentary, like, A Athlete or something, or Athlete A?
That's what it's called.
It's called Athlete A. But they stood in front of the Senate on Wednesday and testified about the lack of support, the lack of transparency, and the inefficiencies of the FBI. Because they reported Larry Nassar about 4 years before he actually got in trouble. That's insane. Do you know how many other examples of sexual assault and sexual abuse occurred in those 4 years? And that's because of the FBI's inadequacies or whatever they're going to blame it on. So that's a big deal. So by them standing in front of Senate and saying that the FBI did a failure and hearing those testimonies, we are now going to hold the FBI to a higher standard. True, not true? So that means our government hopefully should be more effective. Well, let's have some hope here. Let's have some hope.
I don't trust the FBI enough to do that.
The FBI is one of the most effective systems we have here in the United States. Now, has it been perfect? No. Has it been tinted by political agendas, of course. However, it is one of the most effective systems we have going here in the US government. Does that mean it's perfect? Absolutely not. But to have faith in the system is what we have to do, and so by holding it accountable and correcting its guidance is very important. So with that being said, the Missy Dominacci is going to be the beginning of regular people like you and I checking the government. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool.
It's past 1:30.
Wait,
Why is that exciting?
How is that not exciting?
Because I'd rather be
It,
three
it'd
than
rather
one.
be
It's not-
43.
42.
We still have 12 more minutes though.
Okay, well,
Was that unnecessary?
yeah.
So, the Missy Dominacci is going to be the first thing to really advocating for the little people, you and I. Now, it is going to be lost after the age of Charlemagne. Charlemagne is going to die, as every mortal man does, and it is going to be lost to the ages for about another 400 years, and then we're going to have the Enlightenment. And the idea of having administrators making sure the government's doing what it's supposed to be doing is going to be brought back to life, and that is why we have systems in place in our government to make sure the government is not abusing its power, yes? So this idea will come back, but it's originally started by Charlemagne, so that's pretty cool.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Thank you, Xander. I'm so excited
And
too.
then you changed it on me. I take it back.
Okay, I can handle it. Alright, so Charlemagne's heirs. So, as we mentioned, Charlemagne is a mortal man and he's going to die.
and
I know.
He like gave them out to his kids and then they run.
Yeah. So he has 3 boys and he loves his 3 boys so much. So he decides to give one a kingdom, another a kingdom, and then the third a kingdom. And he's like, boys, don't fight over it. And all the boys say, yes, daddy. And then as soon as Charlemagne dies, guess what? The oldest in the middle go after and kill the youngest. Immediately. Immediately, they wipe out the youngest.
Why?
And then, because he was the weakest.
Well, they're siblings.
So?
Dude,
I guess
Yeah, but
siblings
they're
are
French.
annoying though, not gonna lie.
they're French. And
They're not
power is
civilized.
power, guys. If you could have all the power or part of power, you're always going to want more power. So, they go after the youngest. And they're going to spend like 30 years fighting amongst each other, the 2 brothers. And all the lords, the nobles, the barons, and all like the nobility, and even the people are just over it. Because these boys are not nearly as good as their dad. They don't care about anyone else except for their own power, which is why they just keep trying to kill each other. So the nobles are like, you know what? This is dumb. We're gonna go do our own thing, and I'm just gonna be in charge of my little piece of land. And everyone's like, you know what, dude? If you want to kill your brother, do you? I'm out of here. And that's how we had the creation of feudalism. Feudalism is a decentralized government where a local lord has power. And all of that comes from the fact that Charlemagne died and his sons were trying to kill each other and cared about nothing else. So all the lords were like, yeah, we don't need to watch this. And they leave. And that frustrating component. Now, we're not going to have another centralized government or one person ruling for almost 500 more years in Western Europe. So it's going to play a huge role, right, Christina? It's kind of shocking, right? That is going to be such a decentralized government for so long. Xander's also super excited about it as
I'm
well.
telling all my friends right now.
Put it away. Christina, that was a sign for you to put yours away. Your phone doesn't even work, girl. I don't know how you see a damn thing on it.
Burn.
Pull up your mask. So, Charlemagne's legacy is going to be completely destroyed by his 3 sons. They are going to go to war immediately and destroy his centralized government and his unified Western powers.
You probably
God.
haunted
We're gonna have time for this whole thing.
Oh my goodness.
Usually-
This isn't even that much.
Well, you're not writing.
Oh, I'm about to write 3 essays in AP World. You want to watch me?
Yeah.
You can join me if you like. Sign up for AP World. They're writing essays all weekend.
I feel so bad.
Yeah, count me out.
So, Oh.
This is why I'm not AP.
I specifically moved myself out of AP when they tried to put me in it.
It sucks.
Well, I was in Ren's class in the first 3 days. He was explaining how to go for
What, for AP World or AP Art?
AP art.
Oh.
I heard how much it was, and I went to student affairs.
Well, it all worked out.
Pretty cool.
However, Ren's class is super interesting.
Actually,
It really is, and if you do it in the manageable time, it's really not that bad. AP World History is just terrible.
That's great.
Why do you like teaching it?
Isn't it teaching
I like the challenge of it, but I'm not crazy. Like,
Where's the
Do you like teaching, like, in general?
yes. I hate lunch duty. That's true. I like teaching. You don't think I like teaching?
No.
Do you think I'm miserable in my job?
Yeah.
What do you
Do
You
I look-
literally say you're miserable.
No, I say I'm miserable at lunch duty, and that's very specific.
That's
Jackson.
part of your job.
Why would you want to deal with
So it has a gap because if you just do a straight line across, it comes up to a solid line in Word. So if you put a gap, then it'll stay the way it wants to. That's why, because it's a formatting issue.
That was like to number or something.
Oh no. It's
I
just
just
a
drew a
format.
line.
Did we write both names?
Yes, because I want you to have both hands.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's improper grammar.
Do you really think I hate my job?
Yeah.
Do you think? Really?
I guarantee you somebody gave you, like, actually I can't use that 'cause I'm pretty sure that's with, like, everybody. But, yeah.
What?
I was
If I
gonna say
hated my
that,
job, do you think I would try so hard?
for real.
Well, I mean, it's your job to try hard.
I can also just show up and sit and hand you a worksheet
That's
too.
what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, but isn't, like, that, like, part of the thing that, like, you have to have your classes, like, passing and stuff?
No.
No.
Oh, I thought that was.
You can just get rid of it.
Do you really think I hate my job?
Yeah.
Yes?
Uh-huh.
You hate fifth. We know that.
They hate me way more than I could hate them.
Well, I feel like high school is all
Because middle schoolers are not
middle
people.
schoolers are a different level.
My two sisters, they're middle schoolers, and they're so good.
Yeah, middle schoolers are a whole other breed. See ya! Have a good weekend, guys. Oh, you too, Miss Bennett. Oh my God, guys.